heartily welcome you all to Gurudeva online classes. Dear students, we are in the chapter of Introduction to Sociology. In this mood to discuss about our another topic of this lesson, that is the prominent Indian sociologist. Prominent Indian sociologist. Our first Indian prominent sociologist is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he recognized as the chief architect of Indian Constitution. You know already. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he gives more contribution to the development of the modern India. You know already, he is a famous lawyer and also famous social reformer of India also. Right? So now we are going to discussing about the early life of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's full name is Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, he was born in the village of Ambawade. He was born in the village of Ambawade. It comes in Maharashtra state. Right? So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was born in the village of Ambawade in Maharashtra on April 14, 1891. Okay, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was born in the Ambawade village in Maharashtra on April 14, 1891. His father was Ramji Maloji Sakpal. His father was Ramji Maloji Sakpal. His mother was Bhimabai Sakpal. Bhimabai Sakpal. But at the age of 6, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was at the age of 6, he lost his mother Bhimabai Sakpal. So he grew under the care of his aunt Mirabai. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he grew under the care of his aunt Mirabai because he lost his mother at the age of 6. Right? So next, his education. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he completed his primary education at Satara. Then he joined his high school, Elphinstone School at Mumbai. He passed his matriculation 1907 with the first class. Matriculation means SSLC examination. He passed with the first class of SSLC examination in 1907. Then he married Ramabai. Ramabai was his Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's wife. Then he married Ramabai with the help of the scholarship given by Maharaja of 25 rupees. Right? His wife was Ramabai. Then he completed his Bachelor of Arts and also the Master of Arts degrees and BA and MA degrees. Then he completed his PhD degree. PhD means Doctor of Philosophy degree at Columbia University in 1916. In 1916, he got PhD or Doctor of Philosophy, right, degree. Then Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's famous work, he started to write the fortnightly magazine that is Mookanayaka. Mookanayaka, it is a famous fortnightly magazine. Fortnightly magazine means the magazine that published 15 days for once. That kind of magazines we call as the fortnightly magazine, or that magazine published for 2 weeks for once. That is known as the fortnightly magazine. 15 days for once or 2 weeks for once. Like that magazines we call as the fortnightly magazine. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was started to write fortnightly magazine. His famous fortnightly magazine is Mookanayaka. And Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's famous works are Annihilation of Caste. It was published in 1936. Annihilation of Caste. Who are Shudras? It is published in 1946. And Buddha and his Dharma, it was published in 1957. So they are the famous works of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Annihilation of Caste, Who are Shudras, Buddha and his Dharma. Right? And finally, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was died December 6, 1956. 1956. This is the life of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Right? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the prominent Indian sociologist. So he was the famous lawyer, famous social reformer. So he fought against the exploitation of Dalits, India like untouchability. So he fought against the untouchability in India. He fought against the social discrimination of India. He fought against the exploitation of Dalits in India. So he fought against the untouchability and also he fought against the Dalit rights and also the women rights in India. He fought against the caste system in India. He fought against the Varna system in India. So he fought against the exploitation of Dalits like untouchability in India. So he gives more importance to education. He said that the education plays very importance in the human life. So he proved that all the sorts of exploitation of Dalits can be overcome by the education. Suppose someone have the education, he overcome from all the sorts of the exploitation. So he proved that, and also he proposes education is the main tool. The education is the main tool of the social transformation. The education is the main tool for the social transformation. That's why he always said about the power of education. So the education is the main tool for the social transformation. And he said that about the education is the only means through which one can earn resources. Suppose which one can earn the resources, he need education to understand and analyze the critically. So education plays a very important role. And also he is doing the logical argument on the social discrimination and exploitation of the Dalits and women rights. So he is doing the logical argument. How can we earn the logical argument capacity? The logical argument capacity we learned from the education. So he said that logical argument capacity it is from the education. So he argued about the compulsory and free education to all. We have to give the compulsory education and free education to all. This one also he argued. And also he said that education is the public property. Education is the public property and it has the capacity. The education it has the capacity of the social changes. If you wanted to change the society, how can we change the society? If the people have the education, then only you can change the society. First, the people need education. The educated people, they change the society. Right? The social changes or society changes, it's from the education. They said that education is a public property. It has the capacity of the social changes. Then after the chairman of the drafting committee in the constitution, he gives freedom, equality to all the people in the Indian constitution. Right? This is the information about the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the India's prominent sociologist and also social reformer. Right? He asked another famous sociologist is G.S. Gurre. His time is 1893 to 1948. The G.S. Gurre, he plays very important role in establishment of the Department of Sociology in Indian University. So his full name is G means Govinda, S means Sadashiva Gurre. Govinda Sadashiva Gurre was his full name. Govinda Sadashiva Gurre was born December 12, 1893 at Malvan of Maharashtra. G.S. Gurre was born December 12, 1893 at Malvan of the Maharashtra. So, and he completed his college education at Bombay, and he got his PhD degree in Cambridge University at London. He got his PhD degree Cambridge University at London. Then he came back to India and he started his teaching career in sociology subject at Bombay University. He started his teaching profession at Bombay University in the sociology subject. Right? And his famous works are Caste and Race in India. Caste and Race in India. It was published in 1930 to 1932. Caste and Race in India. And Scheduled Tribe. It was published in 1943. And Indian Saints. It was published in 1953. Okay, they are the famous works of G.S. Gurre. Right? G.S. Gurre's full name is Govinda Sadashiva Gurre. He plays very important role to establishment of the Department of the Sociology in India. Right? And his famous works are Caste and Race in India, Scheduled Tribes, Indian Sects. Right? Dear students, in this class we are discussed about the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and also the G.S. Gurre. Right? I hope you all understood the lesson. Right? Thank you. Thank you one and all.